Boom. Hi, every pony, and welcome to Macintosh and Maud, the show about My Little Pony from two adults who love it in spite of their children.
Hey, every pony, and welcome to Macintosh and Maud. I'm Diana, aka Maud.
And I'm David, aka Macintosh.
It's Season 5, Episode 7, Make New Friends, but Keep Discord. When Discord learns that Fluttershy is taking a new friend to the Grand Galloping Gala instead of him, he goes to extreme lengths to prove he isn't upset. Yay, it's Discord. We love the Discord episodes.
Time for some Chaos Demon.
Oh, yeah, we love a Chaos Demon.
But more importantly, we have a guest.
We have a guest!
Hi.
Who's our guest, David?
Our guest is the wonderful Sam from Fate and the Fable Maidens.
Yay!
Hey, I've interacted with you guys before on Kids on Bikes, but I was really excited to be asked on Macintosh and Maud, so...
Well, you were a lovely ghost of Christmas present. All right, so Sam, what is your history with My Little Pony?
Okay, so I was thinking about it, because whenever I was originally messaged, I was like, well, I didn't do too much, but I have a couple of things. So I definitely had the, like, McDonald's Happy Meal toys, and then I had, like, some off-brand My Little Ponies. They had, like, bigger faces. Sure. I don't know if you remember those at all. And then the thing I really remember is, I looked it up, I had a My Little Pony Friendship Gardens computer game. Yeah, like from...
Oh, my.
Yeah, no, it's from, like, 1998, and you race, like, a bunch of different ponies, but they don't have their cutie mark. They get that, I think, later. But you, like, pick out their body color and then their mane color, and you, like, teach them, like, how to jump, and you do, like, different cooking lessons. And it was so much fun. I had forgotten all about that game, but that was, like, in a package of computer games I had when I was younger.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, now that, like, you're explaining it, I feel like sounds a
you
little
grow
more
pizza
familiar.
on trees, and lollipops, like, come out of the ground.
Yes,
yeah, right?
the
Do you remember
pizza on the trees. Why haven't they put that in this universe?
I don't know, but it was so cool. And I was just thinking about it, and it was like everything came back. And I was like, oh, I loved that game.
I haven't thought about pizza trees in forever. All right, so we had you watch this episode. Do you have any big gaping questions before we go through the episode?
Okay, I just wanted to know a little of the history of Discord. Was there like a whole thing to like bring him to the pony side?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so he's a chaos demon. His whole thing is to just mess with people and create nonsense. That's his thing. And he had been encased in stone for a while, and then he got released, and he made all the ponies turn against each other. And so then they like shooed him away again. And then last season, in season 4, they had this big evil dude who was stealing all the ponies' magic and abilities. So they're like, hey, we need Discord because he can sense other magic being used.
And at this point, he's become sort of a frenemy of the ponies.
Fluttershy is really into him. Like, they're buds, but everyone else is very skeptical of him.
Yeah, that was the vibe I was getting. And then, is this the first mention of the Smooths?
Yes.
Okay.
We have never met the Smooths before.
I couldn't tell. They all kind of were looking at it a little differently, but I was like, well, maybe, I don't know. So, okay.
You got it. And this is also our first meeting of Tree Hugger as well. All right, so we start this episode with It's Tuesday Tea Time with Fluttershy and Discord.
Oh, but that's not all. When I went to look for them again, they were on the ceiling.
Oh, Discord, I've never known any pony as funny as you. I love that story about the time you tried to train your right paw to fetch your left leg. I can't wait for you to meet my friend Tree Hugger. She's going to love you too.
Tree Hugger?
I met her on a trip to see the Breezies. She's a member of the Equestrian Society for the preservation of rare creatures.
How nice for you. And then he eats his teacup because he's Discord.
This is a nice little callback. They're talking about the Equestrian Society. That's a callback to a previous episode, and Ain't Easy Being Breezies, which is kind of fun. Okay, so it's a thing that she didn't just make up for herself. We're going to have so much fun together at the Grand Galloping Gala.
Oh, I was wondering when you were going to ask me. I'd love to.
Oh no, I'm afraid I already asked Tree Hugger. I'm sorry, Discord. I assumed you'd have your own ticket since you and Princess Celestia are friends now. Were you not invited?
Discord's not happy about this.
He starts putting on his coat.
Me? It probably got lost in the mail. No biggie, as the fools say. Well, gotta go.
But we haven't had our Tuesday tea cakes.
Well, I guess we're just going to have to exclude them from our party this time.
And he throws all the tea cakes in his coat.
With no, difference to, his person at all.
No, and also not, leaving some for her to enjoy later. This is bad party etiquette.
My favorite part is how he doesn't use the door. He just pops away, but he's still by the door. He's making the gesture of leaving.
And, ooh, he's a jealous bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get our theme song. My Little Pony. All right, we're at Twilight's castle, and Spike is sleeping in his little dragon bed that looks like a dog bed and just furthers the inequality of dragons in this universe.
So much dragonism.
There's so much dragonism.
Is this the only time we get to see him in the episode?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't go to the gala, does he?
No, he doesn't. Not this time.
There it is.
He has been before, but he is not going this time, or at least we don't see him at the party. But he's going, he's snoring.
Gemstones. Gala.
And up from inside his bed pops Discord.
Ah! Where's Twilight? She's in Canterlot, helping Princess Celestia with the gala.
And Discord poofs away, and now Spike covers himself in his blanket and is rocking back and forth because he has been terrified by a chaos demon. I think it's fair that I would have a similar reaction if a chaos demon popped out of my bed. So we cut quickly over to Rarity's boutique, and we have all the little fillies are getting dressed, and Rarity's putting bows on them.
Oh, your first grand galloping gala. The excitement, the anticipation. I wouldn't miss this for all the jewels in Equestria.
We're going to the gala. We're going to the gala.
I think that was the most annoying part of the episode for me is those three little ponies. Oh my goodness.
The Cutie Mark Crusaders.
They're so the little sisters right now.
They're being annoying in the best way possible.
They are cute, though.
Applejack and Rainbow Dash are playing cards of some kind.
I don't know what Rainbow Dash is doing, but she's not interested in what's happening.
All right, y'all, keep it down. It ain't like it's life-changing experience or nothing.
And the curtains from one of the dressing room opens, and out comes Apple Bloom, her little sister.
My little sister's all grown up. And then she blows her nose on Rainbow Dash's tail.
Ew.
It's so gross. And Rainbow Dash is like, hey, what is wrong with you? The Cutie Mark Crusaders, the little fillies, are just singing, songing around, and they look into this mirror, and the mirror turns into a giant Discord eye.
And then he pops it back into his face.
Mm-hmm.
I don't suppose that these adorable little cutie pies have their own tickets to the gross, gruesome gala, do they? That is the correct response from Apple Bloom.
Mm-hmm.
To answer your rather rude question, they're going as our dates, our plus ones.
We're plus ones. We're plus ones.
Rub it in.
Yep. So, Discord takes off his horns and puts them in his ears.
Yes, I believe I got that.
And he poofs away.
And Rainbow Dash throws her cards down and goes, yeah! Like she's won this imaginary game of cards.
Rainbow Dash is not invested in what's happening here at all.
She has a game to win.
That's fair.
That's her only thing in life.
So we go to the Sugar Cube corner where Pinkie Pie is working. Have a wonderful, fantastic day! And as she's walking by, there's this box there. Oh, hi, Discord, want some cake? And instantly, there's an exclamation point above the box.
Like it's a video game.
Yeah, it's the best. I can give you a list of all the flavors we have in order of most delicious to incredibly unbelievably delicious. So Pinkie Pie's offered all this cake, and Discord's a little bit scared of her.
Actually, Pinkie Pie, who are you taking? Do you... oh, you know what? I am famished. I'll take all the cakes.
All of them? And she takes the camera of the cartoon and starts shaking it as she's screaming, he wants all the cakes!
Breaks the fourth wall, and I was very appreciative of that.
She fully realizes that she is a cartoon character and this is where she lives.
Well, I'll need all my energy when I'm dancing at the gala, if I decide to go, that is. Oh, by the way, are you bringing anyone?
Oh, of course. I was going to ask my mom because she's, my mom. But turns out she didn't want to go, so I started asking around and around and around, and I couldn't think of any pony, and I was just about to go by myself, and I realized, of course, who loves fancy, exciting affairs more than any pony else? My sister Maud! Also known as me.
Which is perfect.
This is only our second instance where we get to see Maud in this whole freaking show.
I loved it.
So long.
I thought it was a great moment.
During this whole time, Discord has been looking out the window and has target locked on Treehugger with Fluttershy.
Mm-hmm. They're walking through town.
You know what? Cancel my order. Poof.
You want none of the cakes now?
Flop.
She has boxed up all the cakes. She did all that work.
Oh, poor Pinkie Pie.
So now Discord has caught up with Fluttershy and Treehugger walking through town. Oh my, you're so funny.
I guess every being in Equestria is funny today.
Oh, how rude of me. Treehugger, this is Discord. Treehugger. Radical to meet you. Really digging your vibe.
My vibe?
And his eyes go to flames.
I was wondering, is Treehugger the first pony to have dreads on the show?
Yes.
Yes. Maybe
Yes.
the only one.
I think oh, no, that's actually not true. There was a pony with dreads in the Cajun episode.
Oh, okay.
There was a stallion with dreads. He had them pulled back. So she's the first lady pony with dreads. It's a compliment.
Oh, well, I'm sure it is. Well, I must be off. Poof. And then poof, he reappears. It has nothing to do with you seeing you or not seeing you. You can rest assured of that. Poof. And then he's back again. Poof. Have fun at the gala.
Righteous. So now we cut to where Discord lives. This is the first time we've seen this. It is clearly another dimension. There are things spinning.
Does a astral plane? Where are we?
It's the chaos realm, I guess, is the best way to put it. He is upset, so he's going to talk to himself while he does some chores in his upside-down weirdo house.
Very Lucille Ball, I thought, with the headscarf.
As he's scrubbing the dishes, yes. And then
Yes.
talking to the dust bunnies that form into actual bunny figures.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Treehugger, you're such a great friend. So much funnier than unfunny old Discord. No, here, take my +1. I insist, before some pony else thinks he's my friend and expects to be asked instead. What's that? You're worried Discord might be upset? Not a problem. I can make more new friends anytime I want. It's not as if any of this actually mattered. I don't even want to go to the gala anyway.
And we see this mail delivery pony spinning around outside
In chaos,
in the chaos realm.
Discord grabs the pony. Are you perhaps looking for me?
Are you the Discord or current resident? I can't seem to find any street numbers in this place.
My ticket to the Grand Galloping Gala. He opens his envelope and there's a golden ticket. I was invited after all. And then he starts turning on the pony. Why is this so late?
Well, I got a little lost after I escaped the flying badgers. Can you point me in the direction of the bottomless pit? I think I can make my way back from here.
I really want to see those badgers. I died.
Where's the badgers and where's the bottomless pit? Is it really a bottomless pit or is it a black hole?
Yeah.
I need to see these things.
Yeah. Also, how did the male pony get there?
A chaos portal? Maybe a male pony only portal?
Oh, possible.
That would make sense because, Spike the dragon gets mail from Princess Celestia via his digestive tract. He burps it up. So mail delivery is odd in Equestria. So Discord lets the male pony go and he just starts flying and spinning out as he's trying to get back to wherever he needs to go.
What swoops him up? Something like grabs him at like the
I feel
last
like
second.
he gets sucked into like that void that we see
No,
behind him.
there's a flying monster that grabs him.
Oh, a monster grab. I missed the
Yeah,
monster
it's like
grab.
It looks like a
Could
bat
be one
almost.
of those. Could be one of those
but
badgers.
bigger.
It could be a
Oh.
badger tail that grabs him.
Who
That
knows?
would make sense.
To be continued.
Oh, over there somewhere. Just go over there. Looks like I'll see you at the gala after all, Fluttershy. But I can't show up alone. She'll think that she's my only friend. Who could I bring on such short notice?
And then we get, the standard cartoon evil villain of the drumming of the fingers. So it's gala time. We're at the Canterlot Castle, and Princess Celestia and Twilight Sparkle are greeting the guests.
I must say, it's been very nice having you take over some of the planning responsibilities for this year's gala.
Anything I can do to make it easier on you.
Thank you, Twilight. I am quite looking forward to just enjoying the gala for once. Announcing the spirit of chaos, Discord, and his guest, the Smooze.
And in walks this green flubber.
No, okay. Yes,
character.
Flubber. But also, did you catch another reference? They are wearing the tux colors from Dumb and Dumber.
Yes! Okay, yeah. Discord is wearing the orange Dumb and Dumber outfit, so he looks like Jeff Daniels.
Which he can pull off.
Oh, sure.
I didn't expect him to pull off orange, but he looks great in orange.
It really sets off his horns and his tail, for sure. And so the Smooze has got like the flower and the top hat. And when this happens, we see the crowd all react to, what is the schmooze? Because we have no idea. And we see our first rando pony option of the week, Dark Moon. He is a unicorn stallion. He's got a dark gray coat, kind of white, light, icy blue mane color. And then he's got a crescent moon cutie mark. He has been a previous rando pony option, but he was not selected, so he is still up for grabs.
So keep that in mind as we go along.
So as everybody's coming in, Discord's, just being all whatever. Discordy. And as the schmooze moves along, he leaves a slime residue.
He's a giant slime blob.
Yeah. And Twilight Sparkle sees this and is like, I'll take care of this. So she goes up to Discord. What are you doing here with that?
Now. The Smooze may be an it, but it's an it with a heart of, well, blob.
This night is extremely important to me, Discord. Keep it under control.
Yes, of course. Tell me, have you seen Fluttershy anywhere?
And so, the Cutie Mark Crusaders come in. We're here! We made it to the gala! And
Cute eye roll.
Well, they're kids at the grown-up party. And so we scan through the hall and we see Fluttershy and Tree Hugger talking. Really? The aura coming off the waterfall was so alive. So magic manifestation. Wow. And Discord runs into Fluttershy and she does not even notice it.
Oh, Fluttershy, I didn't see you there.
How did you even know to look for an aura on a waterfall?
So, still not seeing
Discord.
Discord.
Still not seeing him.
Now he...
Discord! I thought you weren't coming.
No, I actually never said that, but funny how you remembered it that way. Anyway, good to see you. Tree friend, is it? Your name is slipping my mind right now. How strange.
It's very, Daryl from Bewitched of him. What's your name? What's your name again? Nice to meet you. I'm Tree Hugger. Blessings.
It's the little tags for Tree Hugger that make it so much fun.
They just went all in on her, and it's just so fun.
Blessings.
Blessings.
You have met me before, actually.
Cool. In another life, maybe?
You've got to be kidding. You don't remember me? And he pulls his hat off to show his horns again.
I meet a lot of different creatures, each one of them perfect and unique.
Blink, blink. Yes, well, as I was saying, it's just great to be here with my oldest, bestest friend.
And he's putting his arm around Fluttershy. Am I really your oldest, bestest friend?
You? Of course not. You don't think I have other friends? I'm centuries old. I was talking about the Smooze. Smooze face, the Smoozinator. Well, I mean, that's what we called him back in college. Smooze, I would like you to meet Fluttershy and, Tree... How'd you say it? Tree embrace?
Oh, I like that. It's so in rhythm with my life force. Maybe I'll change it. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I've never heard you speak of the Smooze before. Sounds like you two are so close. And like the Smooze like actually slides away from Discord at this point.
He's just off to go eat
Whatever.
shiny things. Well, I'm glad you got that, because that's what is true. We are very close. And he's hugging the Smooze and literally hugs him in half, because he is a blob.
Oh, that's so wonderful. The four of us should go out to dinner sometime.
We should all go out to dinner sometime? Have you no heart?
And so like now we see two ponies are struggling. They've lost their stuff.
Because the Smooze has eaten it and he's coming after them.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like some pony wants to mingle. We'll be back in a bit.
Oh, okay. Tracy and I would love to talk to you more later.
Treasy? Sort of a juvenile nickname, don't you think?
And so like now glass is breaking and ponies are screaming.
Smoozy, wait up!
Which I love that. I love the turnaround of Treasy to Smoozy.
Yeah. he can't let Fluttershy and Treehugger one-up him.
Ever.
No.
So we cut to later in the night, and so we've got the main six are all hanging out, and Discord and the Smooze are kind of off to the side because Discord wants to go get in with the group.
Now listen, Smooze. I need to make this a party of one for a little while. Just stay out here until I come for you.
So he like throws him outside.
Locks the door. And most of the main six are just giggling.
Mm-hmm. And Discord magic poofs to the group. What's so funny?
Exactly. I think we're gonna go hit the dance floor. Fluttershy, tell the Hugs here about the time that we went to the store and came back with 2 cakes instead of 1, because that's how crazy we are when we're together.
We went to the store and bought 2 cakes.
No.
Which Fluttershy never says anything that plainly. Like, so deadpan. So, like, she's starting to be very confused by Discord's behavior. Even for a Chaos Demon, he's being weird.
Well, and also, there's literally nothing else to the story.
Yeah.
Like, what else is Fluttershy gonna say?
He did tell the beginning, middle, and end of their excursion.
I just like the little puffy cheeks Fluttershy being like,
Can I just say that I love Fluttershy's hair like this?
Yes.
With like the swoop and then the little bun on the side. It is so adorable.
When she's facing the camera like straight on, it's almost like a Princess Leia.
It is very, I have that in my notes. It's very Princess Leia. But I like the hair swoop. I'm a fan of the hair swoop. Now I'm going to make my hair like Fluttershy's. It's going to take so much bleach.
oh, well, you kind of left out all the fun and frivolity there, but I'm sure you got it, Tree Hugger.
I got that you really like cake.
We like each other. That was the point. I'm actually pretty lukewarm about cake.
That's messed up. You should be pro cake.
Well, consider he like shoved the whole tray down his shirt
He took all the tea cakes
at the beginning of the episode. He did.
Like, I understand not being all in on carrot cake because that's a weird cake. But cake in general, you should be pro.
No.
You should be pro cake.
Well, maybe it depends on what stomach he has.
Maybe he has more than one.
You know, since he's all those different animals put together. Oh, like a cow.
Oh, the things that come up in cartoons. So we're like outside the party and Rarity gets covered in slime.
Let me in! Bust through the door. That creature took my jewels!
And we see this Smooze like acting like a oozy gelatinous vacuum on people's jewels. Discord, I thought I told you to keep your friend under control.
Oh, please, I have better things to do than to watch that thing all night. What I mean to say is, that thing is a dear, dear friend, and I'll make sure that the ooze, that he can't help but secrete, doesn't get on any pony else.
So he starts vacuum cleaning up, and he accidentally vacuums Rarity's dress away, and she freaks out, like covers her body, and like slides out of frame of the camera.
Which makes no sense.
Nope.
Because they walk around wearing no clothes most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Rarity's the only one that it makes a little bit of sense because she would prefer to be fully decked out at all times.
Well, at the gala, for sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
The gala is a big freaking deal.
When you show up wearing clothes and then all of a sudden you're not
They're
wearing
gone.
clothes, it's understandable to feel like you're naked all
I was
of a
going to
sudden.
say, like, towards the end of the episode, there's a point where you can see, like, underneath Fluttershy. And I was like, oh, I guess the dress doesn't, like, wrap all the way around.
No. Yeah,
So.
it's just for pretties.
Mm-hmm.
It's purely decorative
The
clothing.
pretties.
All right, every pony, let's just get back and enjoy this magical evening. And now Discord shoves the Smooze into a closet that is filled with jewels and, like, gold shit.
Conveniently unlocked.
So-
Which the Smooze makes the happiest face he's ever seen in his life.
Especially for a blob.
A blob that
blob.
needs gems? Yeah.
Like, this is his playpen, basically. So we go back to the crowd, and Fluttershy is just, just hamming it up and enjoying herself with Tree Hugger. Discord's not having it. So all of a sudden, he's on a stage with a brick background. He's going to do some stand-up.
Check, check, check. Is this thing on? Good evening, fillies and germs. I just flew into Canterlot, and wow, are my interspecies parts tired.
And then he poofs himself, and he's got this red leather jacket. It's very Michael Jackson Beat It.
Oh no, it's Eddie Murphy Raw.
Oh, it is Eddie Murphy Raw.
Because he is doing comedians.
That's correct. No, I know he was doing comedians, but I forgot that's the Eddie Murphy reference. The red leather jacket, I knew it was
Yes.
80s. I always instantly go to Michael Jackson Beat It.
I've only got these tiny mismatched wings, and even I can fly better than Twilight Sparkle. Am I right?
Hey,
Now, to be fair, that's a pretty good joke.
that's a
considering,
good dig.
Because Twilight's not very good at flying.
No, that's not, like, she's only had her wings for a little bit. Princess Celestia's laughing.
I love Celestia just being like, because of course Princess Celestia would find it funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, perhaps you're more into observational humor.
And now Discord, he disappears, and then he comes back, but half of his head is coming through the brick wall.
Did you ever notice how you always materialize out of thin air? And he comes out of the wall, and now he's dressed like Jerry Seinfeld.
Mm-hmm.
Why not thick air? What's the deal there? Ooh, tough crowd.
What is he doing?
I think they're jokes.
Mud! Jokes! My favorite. And here we see our next rando pony option of the week. It's Danny Trottrance. And we zoom in on him, and he is staring at the door that the schmooze went into.
That is glowing green.
Yes.
Oh, it's such a good reference.
Yeah, it gets better later when he's like staring at the door.
True. And now Discord is dressed as Gallagher.
Mm-hmm.
Knock, knock. Nobody says anything. You're supposed to say who's there. This is the most basic of jokes. And he hits the watermelon. Because of course he does. He's Gallagher.
And so it goes over the crowd and Maud. You're the most basic of jokes. Good one, Maud! So, like, everyone thinks that's hilarious. And now we go back to Danny Trottrance, and the ooze is coming out of the door, and it's very much a Shining reference. Because he is just like, what is happening here?
The green ooze pours out of the door slowly.
Yes, and his head just kind of like goes to the side, and his eyes get real big. So the ooze is coming out. What is that?
Cut to commercial.
Cut to commercial. We come back, and it's everywhere. Everyone's getting stuck in it and sliding away. Twilight Sparkle's trying to zap it away with her magic. None of my magic works on this ooze. Can you stop it?
Celestia's like, I'm afraid not. Princess Celestia has the most magic of any pony here. She's like, I can't stop this.
I don't know how to make this go away.
Did she even try?
Yeah.
No, she did try because there's like a big bubble burst, right?
Yes. And it blows up on top of her horn.
Because it's just a blob.
Discord, how could you bring him here?
Oh, he's not that bad. Oh, my shoes will be ruined forever. That's what you're worried about? Really?
And then we see Pinkie Pie float on by using Maud, her sister, as her boat. I don't know how I feel about that, but Maud seems to be enjoying herself, so I guess it's consensual.
They have a weird relationship.
That's very true. And so then we see that Fluttershy and Tree Hugger are stuck to the wall like flies with this goo. This is kind of a bummer.
Yes.
Understatement.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it, though? And to think, it would have never happened had I come to the gala as some pony else's +1.
Seems like something might have harshed his flow, you know? Like his senses are agitated.
You don't know anything about rare creatures. I've known Smoothface for ages. He's not agitated. He's partying down. Woo!
All he needs is some like calming auditory therapy. I know I always feel really at peace when I'm being bathed in positive vibes. Maybe he'll calm down with some sonic bliss.
Do you even know what you just said?
Okay, anytime someone talks about like sound therapy, I do kind of go, huh? What? No, and I do recognize it can be very calming and meditative, but you just kind of go, huh? What?
Yeah, no, I don't know where that came from.
I've seen people
like,
do
okay.
it, but it's just like, how did we discover that this is a thing? Like all the essential oil hippie people, I'm just like, really?
Or like he's like a big blob, like she knows he's agitated. I thought she was going to start like burning like sage or something.
But no, instead we get this chant. Yay! Yay! Okay. It's not often in the show where they are like truly like horses, but whenever they do, it's the best.
I was waiting for you to make that noise.
We don't get a horse whinny very often, but this was worth it. This is probably my favorite horse whinny I've ever heard on this show. And so like as she continues to do this, like the schmooze gets like more chill and relaxed, and like all of his ooze goes back and gets absorbed back into his body, and everyone's like, oh great, it worked.
Way to go, tree hugger!
That was the most magical thing I've ever seen done with animals. Yeah, Discord's grinding his teeth like they're glass. Oh, thanks, everypony. It makes perfect karmic sense why magic doesn't work on him. He only responds to vibrations that piece out his energy fields.
This is new. This is a big new deal that an earth pony has revealed. Some creatures that magic's not going to work. You need earth pony stuff. It's an interesting take from Tree
They're
Hugger.
immune to magic.
Yeah, good to know.
But Discord is having none of this.
Stop it, that's it. I'm done with you, tree hugger.
Oh man, you're really bumming me out. Can you just like lower your voice a skosh?
A skosh? A skosh?
And out comes his claws. He rips the universe and opens a void. And we see a sock puppet go by, like a human real-life sock puppet. Production note, this was done by Jason Thiessen. That's his hand. He is the director and head writer of the show at this point in the run.
So just doing a sock puppet.
So
he throws Tree Hugger right up against this void.
Yeah, right at the entrance. Whoa, dude, what is that?
Relax, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm simply going to send you to another dimension. I can't have you interfering in my relationship with Fluttershy anymore.
Discord, stop.
I will, just as soon as she's gone. Then we can have a good laugh about how this whole affair over our regular Tuesday tea.
And out he pops the tea set in the table. And Twilight and the friends are like, don't worry, Fluttershy, we'll stop him. He conjures a disco ball. He throws it. And the schmooze goes after it. And as he walks past or oozes past the friends, they get absorbed into his blob and take them away.
I'm doing her a favor, Fluttershy. It's a lovely dimension. White sand beaches, attentive waitstaff. I mean, okay, the humidity isn't great, but where is that the case these days?
I don't understand why you're doing this. We're all getting along so well.
As well as we could, considering you've already stomped all over our friendship by inviting her to the biggest night of the year as if I didn't matter at all.
Did you really think I'd abandon you just because I have a new friend?
Yes, because that's what you did.
No, Discord. I invited a friend to a party. I didn't abandon you. What if you had a friend that could discuss chaos-based magic with? Would that mean we weren't friends anymore?
No, I suppose not. It would just mean that I'd have different friends for different things. Oh. Oh dear. It looks like I've perhaps overreacted just a skosh.
More like a lot of scotches. Tree Hugger, could you give us a minute? Okay, Fluttershy is raising her voice, which she does not do.
No.
Like she's done it one other time this season, and that was the first time ever.
Well, my favorite part is she asks like if they can have a moment, and Tree Hugger's just like hanging in the air, and they don't move to get away from her or anything. They just continue their conversation.
It's the equivalent of like, could you just not eavesdrop on our conversation right now because we're gonna have to talk about you a little bit.
And Tree Hugger just
and she
just namastays out.
Mm-hmm.
She's like,
yeah.
I mean, if you're feeling the flow, go with it.
I'm just so new to this whole friendship thing. It's so much more complicated than it looks.
Do you think maybe you owe some pony an apology?
And he makes a little flower to hand to Fluttershy.
Not me.
Oh, yes, right. Snaps his fingers.
And everybody drops back to the ground safely. Everything's kind of back to normal.
Well, I love he kills the void, drops Treehugger on a pillow that he then poofs away. And then what he does is he reaches into the Smooze and grabs all of the gems he's eaten so that he shrinks back to normal Smooze size, and all the other ponies fall out, no ooze on them.
It's so gross.
And the Smooth just slimes away. Treehugger, I'm sorry that you got caught in the middle of my, wrath.
Oh, it's all groovy. I need like a few minutes to clear out my chakras before I can hug you from a place of authenticity.
After Discord has tried to hug her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your chakras. Fair enough.
Okay, so it's a little later in the evening.
I owe you an apology, Smooze. I spent the whole evening thinking about my own feelings and never thinking about yours.
Kisses.
The Smooze gives him a smooch. Well, friends, I think I may actually grow to like this multiple friend thing.
I like it too. Hey, it's not a party until some pony spreads magic-resistant ooze uncontrollably all over the ballroom. Come on, Smoozinator, let's dance! And so she like jumps onto the Smooze and they start dancing.
Which we all know that Flubber gets down tonight.
He is gonna get down tonight. And so like everybody at the party is having a good time. They're dancing, and then off to the side we've got Twilight Sparkle and Princess Celestia. I'm sorry, Princess Celestia. I thought I could give you a break tonight, but it turns out I was in over my head.
You have nothing to apologize for. This has been the most fun gala in years.
I know, it was. What? But there was ooze all over the place, and one of the guests threatened to send some pony to another dimension.
I know. Can you imagine how dull it would have been if I hadn't invited Discord? Come on. Woo! The night is still young.
And she goes off to dance. And that's the end of our episode.
Yay!
Oh my goodness.
The Twilight Sparkle double take is always a wonderful thing. I know, I'm just so... What?
Twilight, ever the perfect student, she just, like, this didn't go the way it's supposed to, and she just can't handle that.
And in the meantime, Celestia is so excited.
She needed a break from her royal duties to just be a pony.
And then she had Discord there, and she's like, it's always super boring at the gala.
Yeah.
Everybody's stuffy and all decked out, and this time some crazy happened for once.
Well, I just like how she like makes a point to say like, oh, that's why I invited you, but then the male person said Discord or current resident, so I was like, ah.
The standard for entry is a little low. All right, so Sam,
Yes.
who is going to be your rando pony of the week?
I think I'm gonna have to pick Dark Moon.
Ooh. Interesting. How did you choose Dark Moon?
Just like the subtlety of, just appearing in the background just kind of piqued my interest, and that cutie mark is so cute.
It's very, very cute. I like his vibe. I like the dark coat and the very contrasting mane. Well, Sam, thank you so much for being here with us. This was so much fun.
Well, thanks for having me. I had a great time.
And if people wanted to hear more of you, where can they find you?
You can find me on Fate and the Fabled Maidens. We are an all-ages, family-friendly D&D actual play podcast. We are on all social media at FateFM Cast, and we are located on iTunes, Google Play, and anywhere else you can find podcasts.
They are treasures. They're adorable. They're lovely humans in person. Their show is adorable.
Thank you.
Oh, it's so fun. And we've gotten to play with Sam before on Kids on Bikes, and she was lovely there too.
Aw,
We're going to have that come back.
I want to come back. I'll come back.
We'll let Dan know that you're coming
Yeah.
back, whether he likes
Just
it or
tell him I'll
not.
show up at a recording.
We all like it.
Fit me in.
We can make that happen. So until next time,
Bye, every pony!
bye! Thanks for listening. Be sure to review and rate us on iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever you listen to your podcast. For questions, comments, and recommendations, you can email us at macintosh&maud@gmail.com or find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.